I'm not worried about the ring you wear, 'cause as long as no one knows.
Welcome back. 10:11. Sydney's in the studio. Man, I can't catch my damn breath today.
It's like, it's been a busy week, and I feel you. I don't know if you mean literally or figuratively,
literally.
but like, you seem to have a lot of, like,
both.
not to
stretch thin.
Not to diagnose you, but I feel like you have a lot of breathing problems. Like, are you okay?
No. I hope so. I don't know. I just hard to catch my breath today.
Yeah.
A lot of sinuses.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the sinuses are really
I feel like an overweight man every time I walk anymore. I'm like, do I have to feel like I'm way 400 pounds overweight?
It's really the, I think it's the season changes too, which I love the weather right now.
Smoking,
that might be part of it, but it's okay.
Yeah,
we all have a vice.
Yeah, Not a good one. Okay, you wrote about IKEA furniture, which is probably not a good vice either.
No, so basically, what do you get when you have a couple of eldest daughters and a bunch of IKEA furniture to build? And the answer is a bunch of control freaks. So I have some friends, and believe it or not, and we decided that one of my friends was moving, so we decided we were going to help her move. And so what we did is it was time to build a TV stand and some chairs, and then I also had a bookshelf out for delivery, so that's a whole other elements of this.
So this wasn't even for you.
No, to begin with, it was for my friend. So I'm a good friend, CJ. I help out. I help people move for the price of a pizza.
You.
Yeah.
For the price of a pizza?
Yeah.
No beer included.
I brought wine over and we watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, which is a terrible show, but I love it. And then we made some furniture. So be very impressed by us. We did build it ultimately. And yes, we got to the point where we were like, one of the legs might need to be hot glued on. And then we got to the point where we were like, there are a lot of screws left over. Like, we might have missed a couple steps. But when we got it upright, I will say this, it stood by itself. So that's a win.
What were you making?
A TV stand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It was like a complicated one.
Well, here's my thought. Mm-hmm. It's not like you're putting together a little end table there.
Yeah, this right? It's like a thing.
This thing's got a couple of $100 worth of value on it.
Literally?
So those missing screws could play dividends within a couple of weeks.
Literally,
you have to let me know if this thing's still standing.
I'll ask her. No,
Is it one that mounts on the wall, or?
It didn't mount. It maybe we could have, but we didn't. We just built it, and so it stands on the floor. And
like a cabinet almost.
Yeah, like a cabinet. It had like a drawer, which was really exciting when we got the drawer in.
Okay, so this is less frightening. I thought you had this on the wall and you forgot to put it in. So I'm like, oh my God, this thing's going down. No, thank goodness it was on the floor.
But to your point, it still has like a TV on it in theory. So it's kind of nerve-wracking to keep it all upright. So it was an experience for sure. But
Are you used to building these things?
So when I moved a couple of months ago, I had to build things, obviously furniture. Then I built my own TV stand and a dresser and a couple of nightstands, and it was a whole pain to do all of that.
Yeah.
So I'm not an expert by any means, but I did have like a little bit of experience going into it because I just did this a couple months ago with my own move. So I was like, okay,
did you act like the pro?
No, because here's the thing.
I would have said I'm fresh off of experience.
Yeah.
Sit down.
I support that for you.
Settle down and watch how it happens.
I know myself, and I'm not that kind of person. I try to be a team player, but I'm not a leader, and I know this about who I am. So, I
thought I got more water. I guess
sorry
I did
about
not.
that. You're just
little horse today.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but so you're not a team leader.
No, I'm not, and I know this about myself.
So that's good.
Yeah, so I went in and I was like, I'm here to help, but just tell me what to do, basically. And I'm not a hands-on person. I'm not like a visual learner. So you hand me the instruction booklet, and I have to stare at it for like multiple minutes to make sense of where things are going. Like I'm not that my brain just doesn't work that way. I'm much more of like a reading kind of person. So I was like staring at this instruction booklet, trying to make sense of piece A and J, and trying to understand where these things go together. And it was very complicated, but yeah.
At least you had an overabundance of what you perceived to be an overabundance of screws.
Yeah, we had plenty of screws. No worries.
Well, my problem is I forgot what I was putting together. Needless to say, the last screw had they filled. It was a bad screw. It had still like the metal in the darn thing where you used to screw it in, like the little crease thing. Oh, it wasn't. I couldn't use the screw, and I really needed that screw. So it could go one or two ways. Now here's the other thing: instructions. Did you actually read them, or did you guys kind of go, this makes sense?
Here's the thing. I I know myself, and I am an instruction girly. So
Are you?
while I can't read the instructions very well, I'm following them.
You're
to
by
a
the
T.
book.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm
by the
that
book
kind of person. So yeah,
Wow.
so no. So when it came to building the TV stand, specifically because it was for somebody else, and because it was like something that needed to carry a TV, it was a little bit more pressure. You know, like you
Yeah.
want to do it right. You want to make sure that like you're setting your friend up for success in her new home. So
Home or apartment home?
house. So
Wow.
shout out. Yeah,
Wow.
big wins there. So we were going to make that house a home because we decided we were going to build our stuff and we were going to make it nice.
There you Good for you.
Yeah, we tried anyway. I can't say the same happened for the bookshelf.
So, bookshelf. What happened with the bookshelf?
Well, so then a couple days later, so we built this TV stand and we built 2 chairs and we got it all going and we were like, awesome, that's great. And I was driving home that night and I was like, you know, I have a bookshelf out for delivery for myself and I'm really excited for that. Like, that's going to be really good. And so now I know what I'm doing. So I get home, the bookshelf comes, I look at it and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is way more pieces than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit more complex. And I will tell you, CJ, just briefly, I will mention that the best test of a relationship is to build a bookshelf that only one person wanted. If you were curious. But anyway, I was here we go. I have all these pieces on this bookshelf that I'm trying to build, and I was completely at a loss of how to do it. So it took me
Did you
a
receive
while.
help?
A little bit of help, but I'm happy to say that I did most of it by myself.
Did you want it that way?
Yeah, it was probably for the best. So
Okay.
it was probably for the best to do it by myself. And so this was my task and I was excited and I was like, I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to handle it.
See, if I was on the other shoe there, I would say, you know, I would have the best day of my life watching you kind of have a meltdown. If I was the one that didn't want the bookshelf,
Yeah.
you know, and like, let's say Jackie wanted a bookshelf,
Yeah.
like, you're I am not doing that.
Yeah, you
I
would
am
have enjoyed
over it.
this.
Oh my goodness. I would have cracked open a cold one and just watched.
You would have enjoyed this. This was definitely, it took me like hour
Do
one
you
slipped
curse?
into hour 2.
I've never,
do I curse?
Yeah, do you curse when something like this goes wrong? Or
Yeah.
what's Sydney mad? That's what I don't know.
That's an interesting question you ask because I am definitely not like someone who gets like mad
You aren't
very
animated.
easily. No, not very much.
Like
So
me, I'm a walking cartoon.
when we support that about you, we love that in the
some
office.
do.
But no, I don't really get like mad too often. But that being said, in moments like this, again, eldest daughter, control freak energy, you can picture father's temper. You can picture me getting a little angry as I drop the Allen wrench for like the 20th time out of the screw and like hour 1 slips in hour 2. There came a point where I was unscrewing a shelf that I'd put on backwards
that's the
several
worst.
steps earlier.
That's the worst.
That sucked, CJ.
Oh,
that
man,
was
that's
the worst experience. It was so humbling.
Oh, I'm telling you. I had to put together a damn crib that was already put together once, and
Yeah.
it was the easiest job, and I still had them. I'm telling you, I go into convulsions if I
Yeah.
have to do that. I will literally go nuts. I also don't know how screws work, and here's the thing, okay? Because I've been through this just a couple of months ago myself, and I'm putting the crib together, okay, and I'm like, man, this damn thing will not
Yes.
screw in.
And that's important.
Well,
a crib is kind of, you got to get that
You
got
got to get it right.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. The crib was already done right. We could have honestly probably just managed to put all the seats down and take an additional
That
trip.
ideal.
And, but it probably wouldn't have gotten in the door knowing that my couch didn't get in the door and how much
Moment
of
of
a drama
silence.
that
That's
was.
a throwback,
I want
yeah,
to thank
that's-
John again for helping.
Moment of silence
that
for
was
the
a failure. God, I love that couch too. But anyway, with the crib, I'm like, what the hell? I'm screwing. Turns out I had too long of a screw and I screwed through the back of the wood.
No, that's scary.
Good thing is the other screw still worked. It's not like
Okay.
I ruined it completely. It
That's
just there's
very
a big
good.
indent and some. So thank God Jackie's mom was because she actually helped put it. If she didn't, I think I would have been on the local news.
Yeah, that's
it would have
very
been me
fair.
like running around the streets, throwing things at cars, jumping
That's
into
very
oncoming
fair.
traffic.
And I thought a TV stand was a lot of pressure, but a crib is kind of like precious cargo
Well, it's
there.
the worst thing when you want to do something and you can't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I
you
feel
and your
you.
bookshelf. You want a bookshelf, and then all of a sudden you put the damn drawer on, or the shelf on backwards.
Yes.
And it's a nightmare.
And it just is humbling. You're like, wow, I couldn't
got
read
one
the
for you.
instructions.
I got
Yeah.
a little nightstand, and I'm like, from Walmart. So I'm like, this is like a 4-minute project.
You would
tops.
think, right?
Well, until they give you the little handles for the drawer.
Yeah.
By the way, by drawer, I want to characterize it's a friggin' container that's like a fabric container.
No, that's
that has-
exactly what I have as well. Yes.
Okay,
we
well-
might have the same one. Yeah.
Oh, did you put the handle on?
Yeah, I put the handle on.
How'd you
I
get it
managed.
on?
We got there eventually.
How'd you
Took
get it
a
on?
second.
I gave up. I threw the handle away. I said it's a damn container. I can just pull it. I'm not pulling it on a handle.
That's
This is
so
stupid.
fair. That's so
Now I'm even more
understandable.
self-conscious because I couldn't get it done
I'll
right.
take a picture and send it to you and just be like, look, is this the same? No, it's
You
it's
have
rough.
to. I'm still pissed about that, dude. But like, it's things like that. So, like, I just can't imagine. At one point in time, did you think I'm just gonna throw the damn thing away?
Well, no, because the thing is, I really wanted a bookshelf. So I was like, this is going to work out one way or another. And I will say, now that it was like my own bookshelf and like it was my own thing, I was a little less like strict about following the directions. I was like, I know what a bookshelf looks like, you know?
We've
like,
all seen a bookshelf.
We've all seen a
We
bookshelf.
know
We can figure it out. We know the shelves go, like, you know. And then and then of course I screwed one in completely backwards. So that was how that went. But no, there came a point where I was looking at my things and I was almost done and I was looking at my little baggies of tools or whatever and I realized
That's pissed me off.
oh
too.
my gosh, I had a whole baggie of little plastic, like I don't even know what they were, like maybe anchors or something like that. I don't really know, but I looked at them and I was like, I'm not doing that.
You don't need them.
That was the last step and I was like, not doing that.
Wait, hold on. Like anchors for screws?
I think so.
Oh yeah, you don't need those.
Thank you.
That's
Okay,
a
I'm glad to
suggestion.
hear
It's
that.
like a yield
'cause-
sign. Like very rarely are those going to come into play.
Yeah, that's
you know?
very true. Like
Unless you want to be Mr. Bob the Builder, you know.
I was Bob the Buildering all over the RiverBend region this weekend.
Okay. Yeah.
Sort of. I mean, you seem to cast doubt
Bob
on
the
me.
Builder would have used the anchors.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
You would
all I'm-
have. Yeah, you got me there. I was doing my best.
No, I seriously, I can't do it. I was proud of myself. Now, speaking of that, I am proud of myself.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, you know, because I was home yesterday a little bit earlier than would like to be, but you know, just helping out, and we decided. I'm like, you know, we got to get some stuff done. My brother was going to come help me put this little storage shed together because it wasn't going to take too long, and then with the baby, you know, not feeling the best, you don't want to
Poor
get his
baby.
kid sick. So
Yeah.
he's like, I'll wait to do that. So I'm like, well, I want to do something. So I went and got a coat hanger, you know, like one you just put
Sure,
on.
a coat hanger.
Yeah.
Oh, like a
Put on the
hook.
wall. Hooks.
Okay, a hook.
Hooks. You
Okay.
slap on the wall.
Those are like pretty straightforward in theory.
Pretty straightforward.
In theory.
And I kicked ass and took
Good
names.
for you.
Except I used too big of a drill bit, so I got to fix
Oh.
that later. I do have some anchors, so that's what you use them for right there,
Yeah,
you know.
that's good to know.
Got that. And then a paper towel holder.
Look at you.
Jackie wanted one that was off the countertops, which I get because we have limited counter space.
Yeah.
This one sticks on.
Those are nice.
You screw it into this cabinet
Yeah.
there. I got that done.
Those are pretty fancy.
And replace the shower head.
You had a productive evening.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It only took me 30 minutes, and I felt like I did so much. And I'm
No,
like,
literally,
you
you
really
can
didn't do
chill
anything.
after that.
Yeah, you
Like,
didn't
you
do
earned
anything.
it.
No, I
No,
didn't. It was,
no, you really did.
was
Like, I'm very impressed by that.
three handyman items that should have probably been done before, you know, a long time
Weeks
ago.
ago. No, there's always
probably
things like
years
that
ago
where,
for the
like-
shower head. I took a shower for the first time with this bad boy.
Oh, yeah?
It was cheap too. Like it wasn't like an expensive thing.
That's nice.
And like I just thought, you know, my shower was just old. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
I thought,
You're like-
not
you
the
accept
shower
it,
head.
right? You're like,
it's
yeah.
simple. It's not going to be simply a $40 fix or
Yeah,
a
you
$20
couldn't be.
fix. It was.
You know,
Do you know what it's like to feel hot water?
it's pretty nice.
I guess what was going on is there was only one hot water stream on the shower head, so like you'd have to pull it off the damn wall almost to get it close to you to feel warm. No, I'm telling you, I apologize for everything I said about my hot water heater. It does work.
Good for
Because I
you.
thought my shower was just broken.
Yeah.
Nah.
Isn't that wild? Like, how much, I don't know about you, but I know myself and I put up with a lot in that, like, I just kind of let things happen to me. So, like,
Yeah.
in a moment like that, I would just be like, this is what it is.
Yeah,
And then I'd be
that's-
like that for years.
That's what it was. And
yeah.
I'm like, man, my hair's not really getting clean and all that. Like,
Yeah,
It's
I would just accept that, you know, accept the things that you have the power to change and, you know, whatever. But I do have the power to change them and I just don't do anything. So that's what I do.
good note for you, though. If you're thinking
Good
this
to know.
water's not very hot.
Good to know.
check
the shower head. Who knew? No, I don't know if I
head.
have that in me. I'm definitely, I barely had the bookshelf in me, so I don't know
Did
if I
you
have
ever
anything
take
to
your
the
anger
shower
out
head.
on the bookshelf?
No, because I didn't want to like break it, but I did take when I dropped the Allen wrench.
Like, did
to
you
the
let
room.
everyone know like this is a absolute crock of crap that
I
I'm going
can't
through?
say what I said on the air.
Oh,
'cause I
really?
was
So
like-
you did get a little pissy.
I got
after
a
you
little.
dropped it.
I
Okay.
got a little upset, but I was like, I'm gonna keep it in. I'm gonna relax. relax. It's gonna be
You should
fine.
hear me put together one of it. Seriously, I'm telling you, I am so bad. The last time I was putting something together, things fly. I will throw it. I will launch it. I want it away from me, and then I got to go find the thing I just threw across the room like a toddler. And then it's like, why am I doing this to myself? Then I go take a walk around Alton. And
that'll calm
And
you.
then I play Landslide by Stevie Nicks.
And then you can get back into it, and you're like, okay. I don't know about you, but the Allen wrench, I'm going to say a whole thing about Allen wrench.
No,
Yeah.
I got a tool. So hold on here. So
Let's hear it.
What's your thing about Allen
My
wrench?
thing about Allen wrenches, I don't know who Allen is, but I have something to say to him because those things are, while convenient and while they do work when you do them right, the amount of times I dropped that thing out of the screw, like I was mid-screwing it in and it just fell out of my hand onto the ground. How upsetting is that when you're already pissed off and then that happens? Like I can't say to you how upset I was.
So what if I gave you a little bit of, stop by Target today.
Okay.
Or Lowe's or Home Depot, whichever you prefer.
Bold of you to assume that I feel comfortable in a Lowe's. It scares me. They scare me.
So what if I told you there was a tool? I know that has like pretty much all the standard Allen wrench sizes on
Really?
it. Yeah. Like what if we picked you up something like this? We got you.
Oh, that looks fancy.
That's a multi-tool for you to always use. Like I honestly think that's
pretty good.
That's
That could
what
help
you
me.
need. I think you don't need to worry, and that way you have some torque, because it's a screwdriver.
Yeah, Drew, you can hold on to it. You know what? You might be on something.
I'm
They invent
telling you.
something for everything.
I'm telling you,
What do you know?
I got you. I knew that.
Thank you.
Because I hate Allen wrenches, like
Yeah.
the cuts that go into your hand whenever
Literally,
you're just trying
yeah.
to tighten the damn thing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say something dumb. I can never tell which direction to put it in either. So, and both directions work, like the long side and the short side, they both work. And so it's like, what's the right move?
The long side. Well, depending. If you have a tight little corner, if you got to get in there.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
multi.
okay, if you're gonna use the long side, then the little side is hard to screw in. So I just feel like it's confusing, and I don't like it.
I get
Yeah.
what you're saying. Maybe I'm using one wrong.
I don't know. Somebody tell me, please.
One of us is.
I actually don't tell me because it will just piss me off all over again. I don't want to know.
So did you get the bookshelf put up?
Bookshelf is built. Yeah, you can see the picture of me with some of my books. And believe it or not, it hasn't fallen down yet. My mom texted me and she said, "Did you get it built? Does it feel secure?" And I said, yes and no. It does. It is standing, but it might fall and crush you at any minute. So you don't want to sit next to it. You want to sit far away. But it has some books
It
in
looks like it's leaning.
Okay, that might just be the angle of the photo. So thank you very much. But
What are your plans this Labor Day weekend?
I don't know. I have some friends that I'm going to see, which will be nice. And I am going to Lincoln Middle School's ribbon cutting ceremony on Sunday for the school district in Edwardsville, which is exciting. And I'll see you there. If anyone shows up, I'll be there. Say hi to me. But otherwise, we'll see what happens. What about you, CJ? What do you have planned?
I don't know. I'm very indecisive today. I honestly don't know. I would like to honestly sit on the deck, have maybe a glass of wine.
Ideal.
Maybe a glass of bourbon.
That sounds perfect.
After I do some hard labor work in the yard, like put the shed up tomorrow. I think I'm going to do that by myself.
You're gonna do a task.
I think I'm gonna one-man band this SOB.
You are going to do a task this Labor Day weekend. Shout out.
I feel like I have to.
That's fair.
I
It's
feel
hard
like
to
she's doing
relax.
so much inside the house. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I got to contribute too.
Yeah, you do kind of have to do something. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
It'll be good. It'll be cool.
I really want a Little Caesars pizza for lunch. I think that's what I'm going
That
to go
sounds
do.
incredible
Actually,
right now, actually.
like one of those lunchbox deals. You ever get one of
Yeah,
those?
those
from?
sound
Those are
actually
pretty good.
amazing at the moment. Love that for you. You have a good plan for the weekend.
I hope you have fun with your friends.
Thank you.
Where are you guys
Likewise,
going?
enjoy your shed building. I don't know where we're going. We'll see what happens. We're going somewhere in St. Louis. We'll see how it goes.
Really cool. Well, I'm
Thank
excited.
you.
I'm going to be talking in a couple of minutes with driver of the Gravedigger. I'm really
Ooh,
excited.
that's
for that.
gonna be really
gonna
interesting.
fun. I'm excited for that. And then also I'm excited for next week. We had a bunch of great guests that you're going to be writing
Yeah,
about.
let's hear 'em.
I have David Wilcox. He was Pat Robertson's bodyguard. He was a big televangelist, and we're going to hear about some televangelism
Interesting.
behind the scenes, if you will.
I look
That's
forward
gonna
to
be, pretty interesting. But then Tyler Menina is going to be joining us in just a couple of minutes. He drives the Gravedigger monster truck, Monster Jam coming down the pipeline on September the 20th. We'll get all the details from him and have some fun. Sydney, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Taking a quick break. Come back with Tyler next.